This holiday season, help Soldiers for Stockings improve the morale and welfare of members of our armed forces deployed overseas. Now through November 20th, there is so much work to be done, and you can help in many ways. Download the stocking pattern from stockingsforsoldiers.org and start sewing today. Volunteer to help decorate and assemble stockings. Donate Christmas candies, snacks, nuts, chips, drink mixes, DVDs, books, magazines, lip balm, toiletries, and other items needed to fill the stockings. Or help make packets of snowman soup, hot chocolate, to send along with the stockings. For more information, patterns, and a list of items needed, visit stockingsforsoldiers.org. This holiday season, help send our troops a touch of home. For many, it's all they will receive. All stockings need to be completed by November 20th. So get started today at stockingsforsoldiers.org. That's stockingsforsoldiers.org. Stockings for Soldiers, sending stockings filled with joy to our soldiers in harm's way for the 9th consecutive year.
Are you tired of commuting to a job that makes someone else rich, working harder than ever, but getting nowhere? Do you hate spending hundreds of dollars every week on daycare, having someone else raise your children? With our opportunities, you can start earning money as soon as next week. You get to be the boss, work from home, and live a happier life. At Be the Boss Network, you'll find hundreds of work-from-home opportunities that you can literally start today and be earning money as soon as next week. Go to freedom133.com and start earning money as soon as next week. You get to be the boss. Get out of the rat race. Work from home. Go to freedom133.com right now and change your life today. That's freedom133.com. Go to freedom133.com and start earning money as soon as next week. You be the boss. Go to freedom133.com.
Do you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS?
Then get on board with the Tax Admiral and let us steer your way to financial freedom.
The IRS is the largest collection agency in the world. They can freeze your bank accounts, seize your car, home, will garnish your paychecks and benefits.
Don't take on the IRS alone. I can fight for you using industry secrets that can help stop the IRS. I'll cut your penalties, slash your interest, and reduce your overall tax bill. Sometimes I can even get it zeroed out completely.
We're an A-rated company with over 30 years experience helping people clean up their mess with the IRS. And we have a 95% customer satisfaction rating.
If you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS, are facing an audit, a lien, or levy, then call me right away.
Call 800-646-6985. Again, that's 800-646-6985. 800-646-6985. 800-646-6985.
The following letters were written by our troops.
My dear fellow Americans, I truly appreciate your support. I was starting to wonder if people had forgotten about us over here, but then one of my buddies showed me this website, and now as tears are streaming down my face, I can see for sure that you haven't. Private Emily B., U.S. Army.
It's so heartwarming to see the American people not letting the men and women of the armed forces be forgotten. Your letters make a group of grown men, battle-hardened and gruff, act like a bunch of kids around a Christmas tree. Thanks. Staff Sergeant Matthew H., U.S. Army.
Your support may be the most important thing our troops can carry with them. But don't take our word for it. Take theirs. To show your support, visit americasupportsyou.mil. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Ad Council.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 $14 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-595-2614 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 595-2614 to take your call now. Call 800-595-2614. That's 800-595-2614. Again, 800-595-2614.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. We leave no warrior behind. Wounded Warrior Project is a non-profit organization created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war. Whether those scars are physical or mental, we're here to make sure that they heal. And whether it's helping those with post-traumatic stress disorder live a normal life again, or giving much-needed support to injured warriors in veterans' hospitals. Because no one deserves our help more than the men and women who risk their lives to keep us safe. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge. Out there in this wonderful land that we call the United States of America. It is I, your lovable host, L. Rod, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire, where the state motto is still live free or die. It is not big government or bust. It is Thursday, December the 17th in the year of our Lord 2015. And I have some bad news for you. I have some bad news for all of you. Yeah, after tonight, there are only 4 more shows for this year. Yeah, I didn't, sorry if I led you on to believe that there was, that was it forever. But no, unfortunately for the liberals, no. Luckily for them, there's only 4 more shows, live shows, for the year of 2015 left after today. It's also, bad news for liberals that it's the last 2-hour, last of, 5 remaining 2-hour programs. Because in 2016 on January, we go to 3 hours. And we move to 9 a.m. Eastern Time instead of the current time. We go 9 to noon. So yes, it's bad news for the liberal set and for the moderate set, but it is fantastical news. Yes, I said fantastical. It is fantastical news for the constitutional conservative set, which, by the way, strangely enough, is the majority of Americans. Really. I mean, you would seem to think by listening to the lamestream media and all of our wonderful national leaders that, oh, no, we're left of center. No, we are not left of center. We are more right of center than they would ever care or dare to admit. But the truth is that from poll after poll that is taken on this sort of issue, what people believe in, what they believe the government should be used for, what government should be currently doing, how much money government should be spending. And when you add all those questions and those factors and those polls up, it turns out that Americans are, generally speaking, very conservative. Which is, I know we're going to get into all this thing with the Paul Ryan and the budget and crap like that. I mean, this is just insanity. I don't know. Well, folks, I do understand what is going on. And I will let you know what I believe is the case in this matter. And it's not a pretty picture. It's really not. Now, I'm going to do my best tonight. Because, folks, I mean, during show prep, I got to tell you, it was just, I was getting more and more livid during show prep. Because as I have said before, this is my professional job now, to be the middle person for you, to try to filter out some of this stuff so you don't get all the garbage and the junk, so you can save a little bit of your sanity and you don't go home mad every night or try to go to bed mad every night. But I got to tell you, today was a rough prep day. Not rough in looking for the material, as there was just so much. I could have a 6-hour show tonight, and it would not be long enough to cover everything. So, of course, I have to do the professional thing, as I've been told. That's, with the professionals in this industry, what we do is we pick out the most important stuff because we know what's more important than you do. Well, of course, I don't believe that nonsense, but that's what I'm told, professional radio commentators do. I just pick the stuff that I think is really important. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to go over everything that I think is important, but I don't think the American people, especially my listeners, especially the ecclesiastites, are stupid. You people are. I listen to you. I read your comments all over the place. And let me tell you something. I got some brilliant people out there listening to this program. You guys are. What is it Yogi Bear used to say? You're smarter than the average bear. So you're, if you're a conservative, you're already smarter than the average liberal. Just plain, that's just the truth. I don't care how long these idiots think that they go to school. I was watching anybody ever watch? Hulu is kind of fantastic with this stuff. I don't watch a lot of TV, so when I do watch TV, I like to be able to binge some of my shows, binge watch. I mean, there are so few that I really follow on a regular basis, like Last Man Standing. Now, Tim Allen comes on. He's this ultra-conservative business owner for an outdoor shop like Bass Outdoor and those kind of places. Well, Outdoor Man is the name of his outdoor sportsman's shop. He constantly talks about hunting and fishing and doing all the outdoor guy things. Don't get me wrong, I know a lot of ladies like to. I know one woman who likes to hunt very much, and I got to tell you, I wouldn't. She's got a nice arsenal. I wouldn't piss her off at all. You want to try to go into her house? Not only is her fiance an avid hunter, but before they met, she was. And they're kind of two peas in the pod. I mean, they've been to Alaska hunting and fishing. And they live here in New England, New Hampshire. So I wouldn't want to accidentally break into this woman's house because, her and her fiance. There is a story today about, or was it yesterday? I meant to bring it to you and didn't have enough time, but I think it was in Ohio where a burglar entered the wrong house because not only did, he get shot by one family member, he got shot by all family members, including, I think, a kid was involved. So, yeah, this is what her house would be like. I mean, I know they have a little baby, so you wouldn't be able to, the baby isn't yet able to pick up a gun, but I'm sure when the kid's like 6 or 7, they will teach him the gun safety and that kind of stuff. But You're going to have more than one gun pointing at you. And for that, people are chastised. Why do you have a gun? Are you afraid? If you have a gun, that means you're afraid. If you're so afraid, just stay locked up in your house. Well, you stay locked up in your house and you still have to deal with burglars. It has nothing to do with being afraid of society. I tell you what, though.